be mad at anything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I will be right back. Okay, I am back.
Nibbles.
Oh yeah, I should probably log in the spectator cam so I can see things before I switch over. Alright, hello, thank you everyone. I apologize for the late start tonight. We'll still end at normal time, or at least aim to. So getting right to it, who would like to recap us from last time?
Welcome back to Debate Club.
Debate club.
Sure.
That was basically
Group
the
was
entire
victorious.
session.
Yeah,
More or less.
we
I
were
think we
victorious
picked
in the
up
marketplace of ideas.
right. I think we picked up in the house on our way out, basically, and we were cordially invited to speak on behalf of House Lapicia in the equivalent of Congress, I guess. Senate wanted to see it.
House Lazuli, but yeah.
Or yeah, excuse me. And so making our way there and influencing the legislators was basically what we did. And by legislators, I mean the heads of the houses, of course.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and give Stranger a hero point for that. Nothing. Stranger. Do not reset. There we go. Yeah, the people that you spoke with were officially official House representatives. that all were glamored to conceal their true identity, though all of you spoke on behalf of House Lazilia, the Grand Collective. There was one you had not finished speaking to. Let me fix
Tell me
this.
two left.
No, there was one.
Okay.
You had not.
Let me just say that
You had not talked to the regent from House Sagius. So let's go back to it.
We spoke to 3 people, I think, and then Sieg is the 5th one, basically.
That's true.
Yeah, so Sieg is representing
we had to convince Sieg.
I don't know. Do you think we have to convince Sieg of his own goals?
You never know.
That's fair. Oh my god, I have too many. There's so many tabs open. Alright. And the last one, you would all just manage to get Anemonia, Azuros on your side. Piscialis, at the last second, swung in your favor to support you in fighting this external threat. But the rep from House Sagius does not seem convinced. So we're going to return to this debate encounter as we go through the first round with Sapphire. Now, you do have enough votes to simply outvote them at 4-1, but I believe you all wanted to keep talking with them. Is that correct?
May as well.
I think Sapphire is going to spend her time figuring out this guy. She knows Sieg does not like him, so she's gonna. It's a good way for her to investigate something.
Let me double check I posted last time the rules for this.
I'm just thinking of a good way, flavor-wise, for her to. I think she's going to attempt to do her best to be like disarming and just make this seem like a casual conversation, because it's clear that the rest of the council already agrees with them. So, the House Sagius should be on board too if they want to be, with the in crowd, of course.
You wanted to make what? Sorry.
Just trying to be disarming and being like, everyone else clearly already agrees with us. This is a formality, and if Sagius wishes to be on board, they'd be more than welcome and absolutely should.
This sounds like an influence that you're making.
I think so.
Okay. I'm gonna say this sounds like diplomacy. Is that a skill in this game? Yes, diplomacy. My brain's a little fried. Sapphire, as you talk, you can see disgust on their face. They do not like you.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Of all of them, they have the strongest reaction to you, and you're not even sure if they're really listening.
Sapphire kind of knew this coming in, so I think she just doesn't care about this one. It's a lost cause for her anyway.
Well, you never know.
Simply not 20.
That is the wrong
Easy.
check.
Oh.
Sorry about that. There we go. Alright, Sapphire. They feel to be unmoved by your words.
That's fair.
Alright, Squib. It is over to you. The regent from House Sagittarius has just heard Sapphire's appeal and says, I'm not so concerned about what vestige from Emeria has to say about our gain or on board or things like that. We've our own affairs to see to.
Squib would like to just give him a glare. That's it. Just you should intimidation.
Basically, a little loud.
Bad things happen if you don't listen to the vestige, you see?
Oh, all right. I'm down for the intimidation.
This is why Sieg is Sapphire's best employee.
There's going to be a tough intimidate roll. But
Sorry,
it's
you
possible.
mean Squib?
Oh, yeah. Squib.
I'm
Sieg
crying.
is
I'm
employee
crying.
of the month.
All right, clicking and sorry, is it blind or public?
No, it's just click the one in chat and you'll see how you do.
Gotcha.
I think the only one that is blind is if you want to defer.
I didn't mean to roll
Knowledge.
twice because I double clicked, but they
It's
both
okay.
were not
True.
good. So.
Yeah, so we'll go with the first one. The 17 against the DC is going to be a critical fail. You can't lose any influence points because you don't have any. So you actually just got a regular failure. You upgraded
Yeah.
Hey!
because this guy's an asshole.
It
Nice.
turns to Sapphire. Boss, this guy's kind of scary.
He's a jerk. Don't worry about him.
He goes, "Bah, save your breath. And it moves on to Sakura.
I guess Sakura will try and, if I remember correctly, perception can be used to try and see what they're most receptive to, correct?
That's correct.
Yeah,
so that's a
Sakura will try and
discover
do that.
option.
Mm-hmm. She'll try and discover what he is, what works on the asshole best. Do you want me just to roll perception, or are you going to put the?
There you go. Here's one in
There we
chat
go.
you can click.
There
yeah,
we
let's, put the
go.
prompt together.
And it's blind to Game Master.
Should be, yeah.
Okay.
It is marked as a secret check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can either learn a skill which can help influence them, know one of their personal biases, one of their resistances, or maybe one of their weaknesses.
Well, I think we know one of the biases, which have been clear. I guess, what is one of their weaknesses?
One of their weaknesses. Let me double check my notes here. You have an idea based on, you've worked in customer service jobs and you've dealt with assholes. You get an idea that if you can really appease him and suck up to him, and kind of grovel, you might have an actual easier time getting through to him.
Okay. Look, he doesn't like Sapphire, but if you can suck up to him, he'll be more receptive to what you have to say.
Sapphire turns and looks to Sieg. It's just like, do we care enough about him to suck up to him?
You may do as you wish. This is a farce, but to maintain the decorum of the collective, it is required.
Sapphire nods.
On that note, see, it's your turn.
I'd like to attempt to discover, to look into like their recent politics to try to find out what their angle would be.
Okay. I will say you can use perception, or in this case, society.
Pretty sure I would like society.
Okay. So it'll be a pretty standard DC, but the society is the inroad of making it a little easier with your insider knowledge. And this will be a secret check. Okay. You are aware that House Sagittarius is just very nationalistic. Their interests and their angle extend in so much and entirely as protecting Lapissian interests, House Sagittarius interests, growing the influence of their house, especially if they can take that influence from other houses. And really, they just don't see this outside thing as a threat because it's not on their doorstep. And that seems pretty in line with how they've acted the times that you've worked with the houses. They seem to be really unbothered by outside threats. Unless they, show up.
Okay. And I will relay that to everyone.
Okay. And in short, basically, even seeing this, admission of treason by Riel, so to speak, it didn't come to their house, so they're not bothered. Alright. Moving on to Stranger.
Honored Regent, you do not strike me as someone interested in flowery words. And so I will simply ask you outright. What is it that you want, apart from the removal of the vestige, which we will carry out as soon as possible?
Frankly, I could care less about the vestige. I think her presence here is a bit insulting, but you reduced me down to too much for that. Frankly, I just want to stop dealing with this nonsense about an external threat and start dealing with the matters at hand. We have a perfectly passable and usable treaty with Sulune on the horizon. Expanding our influence, growing theirs, a great business proposition. And besides, we've got more ahead with our own goals.
So are you trying to influence, is what I'm hearing? Or
I think ultimately, yes, that makes more sense. Even though I'm asking what he wants, which
Yeah.
you could think is absurd, but I think what I'm ultimately going for here is influence.
Okay. Which skill would you say? Are you going for diplomacy to try and plead to his sensibilities that you'll be out of his hair soon,
Good question.
or intimidation that you're going for an angle of like?
Well, certainly not intimidation.
Yeah, because I could buy that too. Animal handling.
Ooh, that's a good one. It doesn't exist, but hey, that's a good
No.
one.
It's a funny skill, so I always like to reference it.
It has to be either diplomacy or deception, I think.
Okay. I could buy deception. I'll do this one
Because I am kind of feigning interest in his goals.
Okay, I'll put 2 checks in chat. One is going to be for deception, and one will be for diplomacy. They have slightly different DCs.
Okay. Well, I have slightly different bonuses to them, so it's probably a wash. Oh wait, I clicked. This is invalid. It didn't work. I didn't roll it. Oh wait, no, it's not secret.
No, you're
Okay.
fine. I can always reveal it too if you roll it by a secret by accident.
No,
Yeah.
I thought I rolled it unsecret by accident. Sorry.
Oh no. Yeah. Influence checks are in the open.
Okay.
As we talk back and forth, he does kind of seem to nod, mostly because you seem like you get the idea he wants you to shut up. But he does decide that getting you out of his hair might actually be useful. And maybe if he just deals with you, you'll go away. So you gain 1 influence point. We are at the back of the conversation. Half an hour has passed. Sapphire, it's your turn to talk with him again.
It is clear that you will never trust me, and that is fine. I understand why. So all I will simply say is that the sooner you agree, the sooner we will be on our way. Thank you.
And what do you think you're going with here? Diplomacy?
Yeah, probably diplomacy again.
Okay.
She's just following up on Stranger. She's like, I have no real inroad with this guy, so play the get the fuck away card.
Alright, you can roll me that.
Uh.
You can save your breath again. I have little interest in what you have to say. Not only are you an outsider, you're not even from Marcia Bay. And you're in this collective talking to me, please.
And he is unmoved by your plea. Squib. You've got 6 minutes to talk to this guy, or in short, an influence or discover action.
In what? Short? Boss, watch me riz this guy, okay?
What's Riz?
Please. Diplomacy shit.
Holy shit.
Are
That's
you
great.
I'd say-
Are you just like on your knees, just like pleading with him?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that sounds like a diplomacy check.
Yeah.
DC 5.
I have made some adjustments to the DC,
Oh, I only have a plus two.
and he looks. He goes. And he just seems like merrily enthralled and just enjoying this spectacle.
And Squib stands up and kind of immediately stops, like begging, and has no like immediate 180 and just goes, "Okay, how was that? Was that
That was
good?"
great, Squid. Good job.
And you fail to gain an influence point with him.
He was never going to like us. It's fine.
All right, Sakura.
Who's laughing? I think you liked it.
Sakura will look at the regent and she'll try to use athletics and basically go, "Look at how big and strong we are. You are much smarter than us, and so look, my strength will show you how annoying we will be if we are not we are not able to get out of your hair." And she will be using athletics to just flex and show off her strength.
Okay.
This is the best regent discussion.
The
The barrel is so scraped.
All right. Here's an athletics check in chat.
All right, let's go.
Stranger cannot believe this
I'm
bullshit.
the hero point that.
Oh no, this is funnier.
It is funnier, but I want to use athletics this whole time.
That's fair. That's fair.
Flex and your
Critical failure by
muscles make
-2.
I
Yeah,
choked.
that one. There we go.
Okay.
Even better.
Holy shit, it worked.
So as you start flexing, he goes, oh, I love buff women. Keep showing off a bit. Go on, I'll listen to anything you have to say.
Oh no!
Sakura whispers, "This is for you," and she'll wink at him.
And you gain 2 influence points.
Time to start an only scales.
See, it's your turn.
Alrighty then. How do I follow up on that?
Just walk out. I think we all just walk out at this point.
You have reached the first tier of influence where he will not advocate for having the party arrested. So that's possible. That's good.
I would like to attempt to shame him. Not for that. Something else.
That part's fine.
I'd like to attempt to shame him for insisting on the treaty with Selune, as if Lapicia isn't strong enough on her own.
Ooh. All right. I'm hearing.
It's going to fail horribly because I don't have any skills for it. But it could
No,
be worth it.
I'm hearing either an angle for society or intimidation. So I will put this in chat. As I imagine, the intimidation angle is more like cutting angles directly, and the society is more just like, you should be better than this. I know what Sagittarius stands for. And he just goes,
Yes, I will think on this and bring this back to the house. I do suppose there could be some concerns with our image supporting this. Especially to bring up my predecessor like that.
because I imagine Sieg would have, referenced history, like historical events and things like that.
And I feel like it would cut him deeper getting shamed by Lazuli.
Indeed. That did for the DC just a little bit. Lastly, we are up to Stranger.
God, no, what?
You all have 4 influence points, and this is the last time before things move on.
Stranger, try flexing.
Do you want me to put you on my shoulders?
Sweet, I'm not
Do a
taking advice from
bodybuilder
you.
kitty dance.
Stranger, maybe he likes e-boys. Say ooh woo.
Fuck.
Damn, that's a good idea.
Roll to Uwu.
The custom lore skill for
Lore sickos.
yes.
I would like to imply that there is some house secret of House Lazuli that they would be willing to trade for his vote.
right.
Using deception, of course.
All right, deception. Putting deception in chat.
I just want something that I'm not going to critically fail.
There you go. It will be a little. He goes,
Oh, and please, what could House Lazuli have that we would want? But please go on, make your case.
and I have a check in chat for you.
Who knows? Not me.
That's what I thought. I've nothing more to say to all of you. I've made up my mind. I am going to abjure on this vote. I abstain. I have nothing of interest to say.
What you do in your sex life, I don't care about. We just want to know what you're voting.
Great. Come on.
I could still vote the other way, young man.
And he's like looking down his
I see.
nose at you.
Okay, okay. Why is this guy talking about abstaining?
Oh, I'll explain later. It's fine.
Okay.
All right. And with that, this concludes the. Oops. This concludes the influence. You were able to gain max influence and support from the regions from House Pecialis, and Ammonia, and Azeros. House Sagittarius is not likely to support you in your next adventures. But they are willing to let Riel deal with her charges at a later date as well. So, what all would all of you like to do now? You have the floor here. I will end this encounter. And you have maybe time to discuss among yourselves. They'll kind of shoo you out of the chamber a bit. The guards will say, like, they've made their decision. Sieg is allowed to cast his vote, and I assume would vote with the party.
But his skin
Yeah.
says it'd be funny.
I don't know. How about House Sagittarius, though?
In short, that they have all agreed to at least try and throw support behind you in dealing with this threat called Nephilim. So, Riel meets up with all of you. He goes, so, how did it go?
Surprisingly pretty good. I think we were kind of aiming for not getting executed, but we actually got support.
And she turns to Sieg in particular and says, well done. I knew you were a natural for this.
It was the predicted outcome.
I see. I just am so curious what might have even put things in this way in the first place. This Nephilim you speak of, correct? Do you have any leads on this?
Car just making shifty eyes.
I see.
Of course we do. Sapphire, tell her about the leads that we have.
Well, aside from the facility, we have someone with maybe a potential connection to them. But we will investigate it. Do not worry.
Oh. Where are they? What do they know?
For the safety of
Okay.
that person, I shouldn't speak about it in public.
I see. That is true. They may have eyes around everywhere.
Yes.
Snow, if you've heard the term "follow the brainworms," oh, we will.
That sounds
I've
horrible.
never heard that phrase in my life, Squib.
What is a brainworm? Is it an illness?
You know, in a sense.
Well, I suppose we should return to House Lazuli and plan our next steps, unless you all have other business to attend to.
Returning to the house seems good. We should get out of here at least. Nobody likes me here.
You tell me.
Bureaucracy is unfun.
Getting out of here sounds great.
All right. Going back here. You all transport your way back to House Lazuli.
Ta-da!
So I do some things in the background here. All right. So, is there anything the party wants to immediately do?
Yes. Now that I no longer need to look rugged and impressive.
Oh my god. Stranger begins regenerating.
All right, that's it.
As you all are in here and sort of thinking, your communicators all ring.
Beep, 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 beep.
All at once?
Boop, boop.
All at once.
Group
Someone's calling a group
Okay.
text you're in.
Moshi moshi, squib that soup.
Say the strangest things sometimes, Squib.
What does any of that mean? And you recognize his voice as Robin. He says, anyway, you've all been down there like a week or two. How are things going? Also, who's the fifth name in this chat now?
Oh, it's a long story.
Coworker.
Yeah, new friend. You'll meet her soon, hopefully. How are you two doing?
Fifth name? What do you mean? It's Robin. Sorry, go ahead.
The ship's been repaired. Have you all been getting a handle on the sheer volume of radio transmissions coming out of the sea right now? Like the last day or two? It's immense. It's like a straight up power array, like a communication station level.
There might be large institutional events happening.
We have been quite busy dealing with explosions and our execution.
Yeah, that.
You don't sound executed to me.
Well, yeah,
We
because
got
we
better.
dealt with it.
We
Oh,
talked our way out of
We
it.
have dealt it.
I see. Anyway, no, but for real, this is really sudden, and I haven't seen anything like this outside of stellar communications. Do you want Amy and I to fly out and meet you all? Because if you don't have a lead, then I don't know, but
I mean, do you know what these signals are?
jumbled communication. There's clearly some structure to it. But past that, I don't know.
Maybe we should all get together then and try to figure this out. Pickup would be good. I can't speak for everyone, but I might be done with water for a long time. It will be good to be on a ship.
A little regroup and reorganize. Probably not bad.
I don't suppose our vehicle is still outside.
Oh yeah. What do you do with my car?
While you're talking, actually, other Sapphire walks up, and she goes and she has a pair of keys, a key card specifically, and she swims over to Squib and goes, "Hey kid, you've earned this." And she tosses you the keys to the Goblinator.
Oh. Yes.
The key card
I mean-
floats slowly through the air towards Squib.
Through the water, thank you.
Does that mean I can drive? I probably shouldn't drive, but maybe.
What you do is not my problem. If you get yourself in an accident, you're still going to be subject to local jurisdictions, including fines of up to 300,000 credits, up to 5 years in jail, all sorts of things like that. I don't
Okay,
know.
you know,
I
I'm
don't
sure
care, but at
ride
least we can do for
shotgun.
helping us out.
And if she gets sleepy or feels sick, then I can drive. It's perfect.
I trust you. You all trust him, right? And she kind of gives this incredulous, nod to everyone that you can tell that she doesn't really care if you trust him or not.
And Squib looks at everyone with a wide-eyed smile, like, ah.
I trust Squib as much as I trust anyone.
This is why I love being your employee.
Wait, you don't trust us?
Always the jokester.
Haha, that's our Sapphire.
Zeke made the joke.
Alright. So what would the party like to do with your newly acquired aquatic vehicle, the Gobbinator?
Do you think we can fit the Gobbinator on the ship? Like, strap it to the bottom or something?
We're gonna need a bigger cargo bay.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah, for sure. It's like Star Fox.
You guys gotta
Hey, Robin, are you still on the line?
Yeah, why'd you all start talking to someone else?
Don't worry about it. Follow-up question to why we talked to somebody else. Can we fit a submarine on the ship?
My gut says, and you hear in the background, no. I guess my gut says no. We can try. No. Yeah, I mean,
Can we get
have
an
like a gravity
upgrade?
scoop and stuff, right? Like, worst case, it falls back in the water, right? No.
I'm not hearing a nay.
Nay.
Sorry, you cut out. What was that?
And you just hear Amy sigh in the background.
Well, either way, we'll be there with a submarine soon. Can you pick us up?
Okay, I'll send a coordinate.
Spaceports probably have long-term parking, right?
I mean, they have to, right?
Try and find us a submersible reseller. Not for right now necessarily, but for the future.
That seems like a wise plan.
But in the meantime, I have long overstayed my welcome here in the ocean.
Me too.
I would like to be dry.
I want to fly so bad.
Okay, so I
Maybe there'll be
guess
less
you
laser
are...
turrets in the open air too.
Okay, so I'm guessing that you all kind of want to take the Gobbinator up to the surface. Is that what I'm hearing?
At the
Yeah.
very least.
Yeah, to the dock nearest the starport, I guess.
Okay, 1 second while I figure something out. All right. So take us back to the Marcia Bay map. Can I get a piloting check, just open, from who is piloting the vehicle? For navigating your way
He's
back to
not
Skyport.
sleepy, then it's probably him.
Okay. So you basically begin following the current back from Lapicia. And you get to about 2/3 of the way, and you get a hail from Robin saying, "Hey, we're like above you, just surface."
Hmm. That's probably a replicant or something. Keep going.
What's the passphrase?
Goblin is green for good.
Oh, that's got to be real.
That's that's even though we don't have a passphrase, that's a very good one.
That would be the passphrase.
All cops are bad, all gobs are rad.
Oh, this is
Yeah, that's
gotta
definitely
be
Robin.
real.
See, take us up.
And
Really, if this is a trap, we deserve to fall into it.
They did their homework if it's a trap, you know? Kudos.
And as you surface, you see the ship kind of hovering above the water. Let me drop your tokens on this map. So you all recognize your ship. With Sakura, you see a starship with 2 large glowing wings. There's like magical energy kind of running along them. And then the rest of it looks like a small ship that can hold a few people.
Is that the right ship?
Oh, yeah. That's home, sweet home.
And you can
It
all
looks
surface and like
small.
disembark your submarine.
Are you gonna miss the Goblinator, Squib?
Yeah. Like, maybe we
okay.
can call someone to pick it up and just put it in storage until we're back. Or we could just remember the coordinates and we'll come back for it.
It definitely will not move in the middle of the ocean unmoored.
So
Probably not.
Sapphire, you would know from last time that you were on Marcia Bay that most sea vessels on Marcia Bay are equipped with a special anchoring to counteract ocean current.
I'm not convinced that Sapphire would know that.
She used it on her boat.
It's true for the Yuri. Okay, yeah, no, it's fine.
So
The
she
boat
used,
Well,
will
Mark-
be here.
she used this feature, and also Squib would notice that it has an autopilot feature. How reliable that is a question.
We'll just park here. It'll be fine. I'll lock it.
And it'll be waiting for us when we come back.
Yeah, we can put a little sign too that says "Be right back." So when anyone comes up, they'll be like, "Oh, so they're coming right back for it." We shouldn't
Yeah.
touch with it.
Back in 5 minutes.
All right, so your ship is kind of hovering maybe 10 feet off the water. And you're all kind of just standing on top of the Goblinator.
Who
A little
can't
to the right.
fly?
All right, Sakura, toss me.
Oh, okay. I mean,
All
I guess
right.
that works too.
I could. Do you want to get tossed? I can just carry you up.
Yeah, that's probably better. I mean, I also have a jetpack, but
Tossing is funnier.
tossing is funny.
Can Zeke fly?
I have wings.
I knew this guy called a huckster. And he told me he was a huckster, and then he just chucked me.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go up there to catch Squib because that's definitely something I'll be capable of. Bye. She just takes off her like ultralight wings and flutters up.
Bye.
I believe in her, but trust but verify.
So, as you approach, the hard light shield deactivates. You can see Robin through it. And she goes, "Sapphire! Here, let me throw down the bridge for all of you."
Oh,
And she taps a button and a hard light bridge displays down about 10 feet into the water.
I didn't even know we had one of those. That's really cool.
Multi-purpose loading
Neat.
ramp.
Anyway, I'm going to keep flying.
You're just like, interesting.
Do you want to be thrown, Squib?
Yeah.
All right.
You
Athletics,
know
let's
the
go.
ramp is there.
All right, if you're gonna, yeah, I was gonna say, give me an athletics check. Yeah, I'm gonna say that is just enough that you can awkwardly throw Squib into the hold, and he kind of lands like face first, rolls, and lands on his ass.
I'm good.
Welcome aboard, Squib.
Did anyone get a recording of that?
I'm moving Squib over here, and Sakura can move herself on the ship too.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided we're just going to leave the boat here. Is that the plan?
Anchored, yeah.
Yeah. Squib takes the keys and presses the button, and it just goes click, click.
Sakura looking through the door is just like, can you all move?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Here.
So C can either set the boat to autopilot somewhere or just leave it here.
Well, the only place I would autopilot is back to under the sea.
You can do that.
Okay, I will vibe code a process for it to go back to Lazuli.
Oh, damn. Gonna run into the ground. Rest in peace, Gobbinator.
It goes, okay. Returning to House Lazuli. Estimated time of arrival, 6 hours, 23 minutes. Let's go! And you hear it start powering up as you jump off. And you all fly in and land. Into the ship, and the hard light door closes behind you. So Robin goes, it's so great to see you all again. And she kind of peeks her head around. And you are...
Hello, I'm Sakura.
So Sakura on the left here is Robin. She is a half-elf wearing a blue coat with like some dress pants and like purple hair. The other one is a android. She is standing a good bit taller. I think she's like 5'7", 5'8". And she's wearing like a tank top and like leather pants and then like a jacket loosely on one shoulder. And she is glaring daggers at you.
Sakura, this
these
is Robin, and this is Amy. They're like our support group.
friends. Yeah, support.
And friends,
We made a
of course.
few friends / support crew members. We got these two. We got Stranger's witch girlfriend. We haven't heard from her in a while.
We have her number. We can call her anytime.
True.
And Robin kind of turns and goes, Stranger, you have a girlfriend? Good for you.
First time hearing of it.
Oh, me too. That's 2 of us. Congratulations! And she walks over and like stands on her tiptoes to try and like pat you on the shoulder.
It's a bit one-sided, if my memory serves.
All the best romances start that way.
But for
I disagree,
Sakura's,
Robin says.
For Sakura's players' edification, Amy is like Stranger. He's undergone a similar process.
Got it.
Flawed, but similar.
The only place true love can really spring from.
That's not the witch. The witch is someone else.
Stranger, do you think love can bloom even on the battlefield?
So Amy finally speaks up and says, so what's with this one?
She's a dragon. I know your special talent is probably a little wacky right now. We're still trying to figure that out, though. She's safe, though, I promise.
Oh, is it because her soul's probably really big?
Are you
'cause
from a
she's
parachute
really
by
big?
chance? Like, she just interrupts Squib.
Yes.
Have you ever been underwater by chance?
I just came onto the ship from a submarine.
On a parachute?
Everyone looks at Amy all at once.
On a parachute, not that I can remember. I'm Skykin. Usually I flew.
And you can tell that it's possible maybe she's been getting coaching from Robin on not shooting people who look suspicious to her. But she seems to be really restraining herself right now.
She's making such good progress from the first time we met.
Amy,
shooting a
this
bazooka.
is my co-worker. You have to be nice.
I am also your coworker. What are you, HR? And Robin
No,
goes, Amy!
but
No, SR.
goblin relations.
Why did you want to know if I've been underwater? Did we meet? Did I deliver a package for you?
Your soul's not the color a soul should be.
Saying she's got a wet soul.
It's... I've seen something this color once before.
Okay, and what was the shared similarity?
And she kind of looks to all of you if you're really ready to hear this.
Sakura looks confused, as usual.
Gribb's nodding.
Her soul undisputably has the Master's mark on it. And yet, it is strikingly similar to Sapphire's and her vestige friends. But not unlike myself and Stranger.
Okay. Now I'm sure that's the maker cause for alarm.
The spell, the prototype synthesis of whatever he was trying to do. Once it failed, I've never seen somebody still alive with it.
All the more reason we need to keep her safe, right?
She's a very nice dragon, Amy.
She punches things pretty good.
Thank you.
Like real good.
I can punch things. I don't need people who can do it for me.
Well, yes, but more punchers is always good, wouldn't you say?
My point, and I'm not confident on this, and she steps up to Sakura. And Sakura's pretty tall, right?
Yeah, I mean she's
So
a large creature. She's
yeah.
at least she's like I think 11 feet tall.
Okay, so she's looking up as much as she can at you, and she goes, I don't know how, and I can't promise I'm certain, but I think your soul's been infused with an artificial joining of two gods' energy.
Is that all?
Huh. Would it surprise you if I told you that is in the last but 4 days that is not the first time I have heard something like that?
No, this is what? And she seems caught off guard that you've like said this.
Oh yeah, we talked to some pretty wild entities underwater. It's kind of how we found Sakura.
And Robin looks goes, anything related to these radio transmissions?
It's very possible.
And she walks over
What
to the screen
AI?
here, and there is just gibberish flying past.
So the thing we talked to was a computer program, and was threatening that we would be able to kill it here and it would just go somewhere else. So maybe this is it going somewhere else. I don't know. I am not very good with these things.
It looks like an SOS or a distress call. Like it's just the same message repeating, but I don't know what it says.
Ah. I think that's our friends. By friends I mean mortal enemies who are trying to destroy us.
It's like spam from an evil robot.
So 2 gods in 1 body, eh? That would explain this. And Sieg will forward Amy the video he took of Sakura flexing for House Sagittarius.
I'm not sure I see the correlation. Impressive physique, though.
So I know
And
it's something
she kind
to
of
be
leans around the
concerned
cargo
about.
hold and gives you a thumbs up.
Sakura like finger guns.
Sorry, what was that?
Because
Split?
I know it's something to be concerned about. Because Maker, bad guy. No one's, we are all very aware of that. But if she's kind of got like a combination of Sapphire and Stranger. Well, I love both those things. So
You did already make me a coworker.
yeah, Sakura's like if she's a mix of that, it's like a vanilla chocolate swirl. She's a good mix.
It's more complicated than that, but yes.
And
she's
Sakura gets blasted by lasers just like Stranger did. So like there's like some kinship there.
I see. Some traces of the Master's work seem to be left on her, and if she's on our side, and then she takes a deep breath. That's good enough for me.
Thank
Sapphire
you.
gives Amy a thumbs up. You're doing great, Amy. We're proud of you.
Well, if she's similar to both of us, then it's kind of as if a Sapphire is standing on my shoulders or something.
I mean, we'd be
Even
probably
then, we're still not as big as Sakura.
All right. While you're all
Stranger's
talking,
like chocolate.
while you're all
Sorry,
talking, the hard light door swings open of its own accord, and you hear a doop of a tube launch, and a small metal ball rolls right through the cargo hold, right past Sakura, and it lands right in the middle of the reactor room. Here, where you're all kind
I
of
jump on it.
okay. And as you jump on it, a voice comes out, and a light blinks as it speaks. It says, "Ah, you're so happy to see me again. I'm glad it's mutual." And you recognize this voice as the voice of the Nephilim AI.
I give it a
Not
few
invited.
seconds to explode.
understandable.
Are you gonna crush it?
I'm just trying to prevent it from killing everyone.
Oh,
Squib jumps
it-
on Stranger's back and helps.
it just
kind
kind of sits there dully and says, anyway, I think we can come to an accord here. And also,
Why don't we come to an accord somewhere else? Sakura, excuse me. Let's just discuss this outside.
if you don't want to hear the information I have to give you, then that's fine.
I'm just going to get away from the reactor.
Oh, that's fair.
Cargo bay much safer for an explosion.
This is just an inert speaker that's waterproof, but, I'm glad you're all getting a lot more.
Yes, I'll trust you. Definitely. Yeah.
That's right. If you can trust me, we can work well together.
Oh no,
Well,
he's
you
being
were-
sarcastic.
You were trying to kill us like a day ago.
Yeah. I thought you'd be a lot easier to kill, and you still might be. But hear me out. I can kill you later in the part of my mission. And in the meantime, it'll be a lot easier if we work together.
And why exactly would we want to make things easier for you?
because it'll make things easier for you in the meantime. I think we can help each other, and you know, I've got a little coordinate we can chat at that's not as constrained by the signal as this odd little speaker, and this thing's almost out of battery.
To be completely honest, I can't think of an in-character reason that I wouldn't just throw this thing out the door. I'm not doing so out of courtesy.
You can toss it out the door. That's okay.
Nephron will just beam into my head, probably.
And he goes, he's gonna keep talking and say, okay, look, we can meet somewhere a little more drier and a little more neutral. And besides, I'm sure you're a little curious about what else is going on, right?
How can we trust, one, that this isn't a trap, and two, that anything you say will be the truth?
You can't. It most certainly is a trap. However, think about somebody trying to capture a mouse in a box. You put some cheese out, you put a box and a string, and you yank the stick. However, if you don't want to catch the mouse, you don't have to pull the string.
So this meeting is cheese, is what you're saying.
Terrible incentive.
I'm sure if you don't like cheese, we can find something else. I could also spray poison gas down the mouse hole, but you know. I'd like to give mutual benefit a chance.
Well, why don't you send us some coordinates, and maybe we will show up, maybe we won't.
Okie dokie. I know you'll show up anyway. You're those heroic types. And a coordinate of a small island beams to all of your datapad.
Sapphire just nods to stranger.
If you're curious about these coordinates or the message you received, you can give me a blind computers check.
Well, first I'm tossing this thing out the window.
All right, beep 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 beep, and as you toss it, nothing. It's just inert and sits there and goes, "Damn!" And that's the last thing you hear is plunk. When you toss it outside, you don't see where it came from.
Well, naturally.
And the Goblinator
Honestly-
also began going back.
Honestly, at this point, they could have painted it teal, and we probably wouldn't be able to see it.
Understandable. Have an oceanic day. And so Robin kind of looks at all of you and goes, "Did you all get a coordinate? Because I didn't."
We got something.
Uh,
It's probably a
Sieg.
trap.
Did we get a coordinate, Sieg?
The five of you do have a coordinate on your phone.
Well,
Hmm.
I don't know anything about this island.
Where is it to?
All right.
I consult the Marcia Bay map.
Yeah, one sec while I make a coordinate for this. Let me rename the old coordinate.
True.
I prefer to think of it as pre-renovated.
Alright, and is this island coordinate here?
Yeah,
I mean, at
Nephrim
least the
said it would
acous-
be drier, but that still looks very surrounded by water.
It met my demands in advance. I wouldn't want to meet this thing in a cafe for fear of collateral damage.
Yeah. Suppose if we are going to walk into a trap set by it, a remote island is the safest place.
There.
Very classic too.
How long of a flight will it be, Sieg?
It'll be another couple hours before we get off planet.
Well, but the island's on planet.
What of it?
Oh,
I don't know where we're going.
yeah, no, that's fair. I understand.
So have we
I'm
decided?
assuming with our spaceship, it won't take us very long to reach this island.
No, like an hour or two tops. I must say, for an atmosphere flight like this, in completely clear conditions, I'm not going to require a piloting check. I assume you're all going to go this way?
Yeah, as far as I know. And can someone treat Sakura? She's not at full HP.
Yeah. Anyone who's hurt, I can assurance ward medic / continual healing to anybody full by the time we get there.
Yeah, you have enough time that you can comfortably heal everyone.
We have a med bay, right? Bandages.
Hey, you said the ship was fully repaired, right?
Hello.
That's correct. 1 second, sorry. Sorry, we had a phone call from a delivery person. Yeah, ship is fully repaired.
Okay, just making sure my eyes aren't deceiving me in the party frame.
Oh, I probably haven't fully repaired. Let me do that real quick. I have not leveled your ship up since that last encounter. There we go.
It's so punchable.
What's so punchable?
Please don't
The
punch your
ship.
ship.
Please do not. Please do not the ship.
Alright, and you all make it to this small island atoll. And you set down on the beach here. I assume is where you'd like to set down. It's like somewhere on the island.
Yeah, I would assume
Convenient.
so, unless there's like a landing pad that's obviously where we should be landing.
No, it's deserted. As soon as you land, turrets pop out and kill Sakura. Now,
Finally.
as you land,
Free.
there's nothing around. You see a like rock structure, like a small like a giant hill kind of thing, like a very tiny mountain, basically. That looks like it has maybe a cave entrance or two on a different side.
Wouldn't it be funny if this was just to waste our time while the AI does something nefarious?
I wouldn't put it past it.
Or he just sends us out to the middle of this island, middle of nowhere, to blow us up. I don't know what it's plotting.
All I know is I will probably be more confused when we walk out of whatever happens.
That kind of seems to be the standard for how our lives have been the past couple months.
You and us both, sister.
So, Robin goes, also, like, the signal's a lot stronger this way. And is Sakura gonna spend the entire time in the cargo hold?
I mean, I get like I guess she'd go to the dining room and stand in the corner because that's one of the only places big enough to comfortably fit her.
Okay, I mean, she can fit pretty comfortably on the rest of the ship.
Okay.
Not to scale.
Plot space.
Eggs, let us know.
You have a lot of eggs.
And guns. Anyway, if you would stop in the reactor room to see this printout, you can read this, Sakura. And it just says that the return of the crusade is starting. Please make contact at earliest convenience. Your cooperation is appreciated.
I see. She'd relay this to the rest of the party.
And Robin kind of looks incredulously at you on the screen and goes, "You can read that? What language is it?"
Sylvan, she lies.
What language is that?
It's an unusual one. It's not used in a lot of the universe. It's spoken more by natural creatures and people close to nature.
Okay, then. And she kind of gives this kind of like, look like you're crazy.
I get that a lot.
Alright, I assume you're going to investigate this cave. Is that the case or no?
Is there some way we can use our comm units to just track radio signals and just have them lead us toward the cave?
Without a specialized program, your phones are not sophisticated enough to track this compared to the ship's communication hardware.
I'm hitting the app store.
Alright, if you want to, give me a computer check. Just open is fine.
Right. I got so used to like double clicking on myself to open my character sheet.
Oh, yeah, it's tougher on map scenes.
I will roll a natural 20, obviously. I mean,
Pretty good.
Yeah,
it could have been worse.
Yeah, you're able to find an app that is basically, you know, people make those like ghost talker apps or whatever. It's like this for radio signals, and you're pretty sure it works because it seems to be kind of vaguely leading you towards this cave.
Works for me.
All right, and I take it you are all entering.
Yep,
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Weird how this app is made by a nefarious corporation.
All right, as you step into this dark cave, you're in a cave.
Sapphire starts glowing.
The cave
He
is
accidentally
illuminated.
sank to the floor.
The cave is brightly illuminated as you all cover your eyes for a second as Sapphire glows bright.
Sorry,
Oh, jeez.
human eyes. I can't see anything in here.
That's so bright.
I didn't know you could do that.
Stranger went underground.
Stranger burrowed.
Doing noise music. Underground.
Cool hotkeys. But yeah, I've been playing Road Trader and I've gotten used to pressing Q and E to rotate the camera, and those are the change elevation buttons.
Oh yeah, I mentioned about those before. They're useful
That
after
would
the
do it.
dragon going up.
I instinctively tried to rotate the camera.
All right, should we begin
Um,
exploring?
I would say after you, but there's always the risk of turrets, you know.
Please, God, not more turrets.
So if someone must be shot, I suppose it should be me. I'd like to take. Oh, I actually am. No, that's my immunity. Just I'd like to take the defend action.
Certainly. You can hold up your shield while you're exploring. Oh yeah, I need to do... Sorry, 1 second. I left this on grid mode to make doing these walls manageable.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to take detect magic action.
Okay, can you link your detect magic for me?
The spell.
Yes, please.
Stop moving during this.
Okay.
What if one of us yelled echo? Echo. What they do in all those shows.
So I can hear
You would-
very well. That would hurt.
I mean, it's not like Nephirim doesn't know we're here, so
And along those lines, at some point, I need to give you all the full story, although we have not had a chance to rest. I assume Robin and you trust Robin and Amy.
I would say we've been through enough that we trust them.
The whole situation with Robin's still weird, but like her fault, I think.
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah,
She's like a
Robin,
twin soul or something.
yeah, it's a long story, but she's doing good now, and she and Amy get along well, so it's good. It's good.
What is this stuff here? Just like moss?
Yeah, so this is, it's a bit humid in here, but the flora is just kind of growing everywhere in here. Proximity to the ocean, you see a lot of, like, tropical plants growing here. There's, like, most, like, moss all along the floor and bioluminescent plants and things like that. Lichen.
I'm liking this moss.
I'm not liking it because I see what's in the next room.
Discord crashed. That was weird.
Onward.
We've all been there.
Alright, as you round the corner, stranger, you see a room with some water kind of pouring in. You imagine it is, as it is, there's a little, like, ramp down to this area, sort of. And you imagine it's just, like, seawater that pours in one side and seems to filter down the central platform. There's, like, a dye here. And it seems, at a glance, somewhat technological in nature.
That's probably nothing important. Anyway. Come see this.
And as you all begin to approach, you hear the sound of, like, power sparking on to life, and a hologram appears of really like a non-human entity, and it says, "Ah, hello, you all made it. So you are interested in hearing me out."
I suppose you could put it that way, yes.
My, how curious that your hologram is using the hazard icon.
I don't know what that is. Anyway, so we could be at each other's throats for a while. Eventually, I'm going to destroy all of you, or oh, you'll destroy me. Like, that's actually going to happen. And we waste a lot of time. Or the 5 of you, and maybe your 2 friends, band together with me in accomplishing my goals, and I'll make sure you all have a good spot afterwards.
I don't think
Aha.
that's true, but to continue your deal, what is the afterwards of the crusade?
We turn to the other worlds of the prism, of course. That's at least my assumption, based on the current input data.
Does anyone know what the prism is? Oh, wait, I have lore plane of fire. Would I technically maybe?
Sapphire blinks a couple times.
I would struggle to see why any of you wouldn't know this, unfortunately.
That's fine.
What do you mean other
Oh.
worlds?
Through this again.
Like Amiria?
No.
You can just fly there.
Emiri is just part of Aurousa, Sapphire. I'm talking about the other worlds of the prism. The progenitor's sins.
Well, Plane of Fire is Lore Vermilia, right?
I cannot think of a reason why she would know this. I'd like to keep this work rolling, though. If that's okay. 1 second while I check something.
It's fine. It's just a funny lore that came with the background I chose.
No, I got it, but I'm basically assigning that to things related to other parts of your character in this case. I'm not giving it the
Yeah.
Yeah. I just for both
Yeah, that's
these
fine.
question.
Gotcha.
Anyway, back to the conversation. I don't remember where we were.
Other worlds. Aurousa is just the progenitor's sins and the prism.
Ah, yes. Right. So, the sectors we now call the prism. Through various deeds, at the very least, Aurousa caught our attention, my attention, in charge of this, for the sins against the estates that it has committed. I mean, you know, Sapphire, I'm sure you know. But the Prism is a collection of worlds that was previously one world. The continents of Vermilia, Sapphiral, Viridia, the island cluster of Aurousa, Cerulia, Azeros, and Wisteria. Long before most of your memories, I'm sure, any recorded history, the progenitors decided to play God and split the planets. They broke the connection of the warp gates between them. And this is a sin which cannot be forgiven. Much like splitting an avatar of an estate. Much like putting it together. But, for your case, Sakura, I think we can come to cheerful terms, right?
I have no idea. People keep asking me all these things. I don't know what happened, so I have no idea what you mean by come to an agreement. Apparently I died, and now I have different memories, so...
Right, so... most karmic entities, of which you are one, are plucked out of the life stream. They don't usually retain any former memories. You seem to. That's why I think we can work together. I'm going to assume that, one that you keep calling Kal-El did this. It would have come at a big personal cost. If we work together, I can look into that for you, though.
And working together with you, I assume, would mean leaving this party?
Not if you all come.
I don't like you.
We don't have to like each other to be coworkers, isn't that true?
I like all my current coworkers, so
Think about it, Squib. Your business card beamed to every device in the galaxy.
Okay, but you can just do that with a fancy computer. Listen to that.
yeah.
What is this entity if not a fancy computer?
Don't say things like that. What exactly do you want us to do?
Well, if we're going to work together, we'll go from there. I want your assistance as we burn the Aurousan sector to the ground.
Yeah, that's a pretty big ask for 5 people trying to, prevent that recently.
We can put everything under the water under the bridge. There's a lot of water on this planet. It's kind of annoying. I get that. It's a pretty big bridge.
First of all,
Putting water under the bridge seems difficult, given what little I know about you.
That's true. My physical form might find that a little difficult.
What's your physical form?
I can't share that with non-allies.
Hmm.
And besides, you could get the training software that you need to unlock your potential. The people you've been fighting, you haven't seen them not needing to breathe, teleporting around, bending reality. Those are standard practice. Speaking between tongues.
I mean, that does all sound very convenient. You could just teach me now.
But if we're
Just give me an instruction
enemies,
manual.
it's a little more complicated than that, but I would need your absolute obedience.
Ah, yes. Training, she makes air quotes.
Enough.
What?
I will never take an oath to a creature such as you.
So disappointing. And the other 4 of you, you're come along, right? You don't need that one.
Why do you have a boss?
Anything, any entity, whatever you are, that wants to destroy the Aurousan sector is pretty clearly my enemy, so I don't see how we could ever work together.
That's disappointing. I guess we'll be at odds for a while. Don't worry. I prepared some company for you, though.
Of course you did.
And,
Naturally.
let me go flip that grid back on.
I am so surprised.
And as the hologram is still on, and you see, you hear footsteps as infantry walk in from the other side of the cave opening. From behind the waterfall to your east, you see the stone formation is actually a large cannon-like object. And you hear, you feel the ground shaking and you hear a clunk, 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 as you see a large mech appear out from the last cave opening. And we are going to roll initiative.
Mm-hmm.
A square here.
Align yourself on a square, yeah, the nearest square. There, I put everyone there. All right. Top of the round. This infantry unit is going to fly to here. And then they are going to... Let me see. They're going to cast a spell. And a blast of energy hits everybody here in this burst. And I am going to need... let me cast... Where do I... Oh. Right. One second. There we go. I couldn't type in my box. Oh, sorry. I'll need a fortitude save from everyone. And that is against this damage. This will be spirit damage.
I forget, did we decide if spirit is energy damage?
No, it's not.
It is not.
Yeah.
It's a special class.
Yeah.
Okay. So Sakura, Stranger, and Sapphire and Sieg, all four of you take half damage of this 28, so 14 spirit damage.
I only take 9. Ha ha ha.
And Squib also takes the half.
Yeah. Well, sorry. Where's the others? No, it's not. Oh, no, there's it.
There you go. Alright, this thing is going to fly along the wall here. Yeah, around here. And it stays up against the wall, where it kind of lands up. And it is going to fire a cannon blast at Sakura.
Of course.
He is a big
Energy-
turret. Super turret.
And the searing laser blasts Sakura. For 36 damage as a mix of fire and spirit. So you'll resist some of that spirit, I believe.
And the fire.
Ah, indeed. And then it's going to settle into the rocks a bit, and it is going to gain some cover. Alright. This mech is going to stamp forward. and it is going to pick of the frontline targets. It sees Sieg. A hail of rocket pods fire off, and electricity damage splashes in the area around Sieg. I will need a reflex save from Sieg.
Oh, nice.
Nice. All right. You managed to dodge these and just step out of the water in time for the rocket pods to miss you. All right. And that is its turn. Stranger, your turn.
How deep is this water?
A few feet. I don't want to say it's like difficult terrain that'll make things difficult. Well, no, yeah, I think it makes sense to be like difficult terrain. Let me fix this.
I think it makes sense to be at least difficult terrain, if not deeper, right?
Yeah, it's a few feet, so it's enough to be difficult terrain to walk in. This mech seemed like it was unaffected by its size.
Yeah. Look, I would expect any forces this thing deploys to be fully suited to the zone.
It's almost like some encounter designer planned this.
Such as Nephilim.
Never.
I
don't buy it.
A dastardly AI designed this?
Abominable intelligence.
Nephilim GPT.
Okay. Let us race the skies and become concealed. This moves my spark, which will go to Scar of the Survivor. Let's see. I think everyone is ranged. Yeah, that works. I will fly to here and perform a taunting strike against the Big Mac here.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I forgot something. Before this resolves, at the frightful presence of this mech, I'm going to need a will save from everybody in the room.
Shit, that mech's a dragon. I'm not scared. Of course, Sakura would be scared of dragons.
All right, Sakura is Sapphire, and Stranger are unaffected. Squib, this is a giant mech. You have critically failed and are frightened 4.
Oh, jeez.
And Sieg, you are frightened 1. Sorry, continue, Stranger.
Sure.
Oh, no, give me all a hero point. I did not give one earlier. Alright, is the creature still taunted if you miss the strike?
Yes.
Okay.
Regardless of whether the strike hits, you taunt the target.
Pretty good.
I wouldn't have risked it otherwise.
Valid.
The effect is also in that box. And that's 3 actions.
How long does the taunt last?
Until the... I'll just click taunt wherever I think. I think it's until my next turn. Start of the
Till the start of your next turn.
taunt. Taunt lasts forever. No. Until the start of my next turn. Yeah. The off guard thing is telling different.
All right. This one's got a lineup on the party, and is going to buckle down and fire a volley at all creatures it can see. A fusillade of bolts, if it will.
I'm concealed if that matters.
In this case, it missed you, so it is not. Next is Squib, the next one it can see easiest. That is a critical hit because of Squib's frightened condition. That's a lot of die. And Squib, you are going to be taking 60 combined damage.
Ow.
Including some persistent fire damage as the bolt lights your gear on fire. Next one goes to Sieg. Who is only hit for 15 damage. Sakura, you are a big target, so you won't be screened by this. But let's see, strike that on. And the shot goes wide. Sapphire, you will have cover because you're behind Squib. And the last bolt.
I'm actually surprised he can see me.
Barely around the wall.
Yeah.
Is a nat 20, and they're going to critically hit Sapphire.
Wow, rude.
Ugh.
For 52 damage.
Ow.
Sapphire bearable. And that is their turn. It's your turn now, Sapphire. This infantry has unleashed a hail of laser bolts that has done devastating damage to your party.
Yeah, that it has. All right. First, we are going to scroll through all these spells. Pop up Angelic Halo. Let me try. There we go. Squib is going to get the magic. And then we're going to heal Squib.
Cute.
Actually, not 6th level. We don't need to go that high. It's not hurt that bad. 4th rank. Oh my god.
Those are
That's so
bright
bright.
guys.
Why do they keep
What
getting shinier?
the fuck?
Didn't even change anything. And Sapphire will get the blood magic from the
Bless.
gave it to Sakura, but it's going to. Alright, there we go. And
It's your
that's
destiny.
my turn.
All right, Sakura, it is your turn.
Okay, and just to clarify, my hated giant turret nemesis, is that climbing on the wall?
No, it's kind
Or
of
is it-
hovering and then kind of docked on the wall.
Okay. Well,
But yeah,
that...
it's up on the wall about 10 feet. And Sapphire, you
Okay,
take
that's fine.
fire damage and do not recover.
Indeed.
Alright, Sakura is going to use Stellar Rush here. And she is going to go up. She only has to go up 5 feet.
She's flying.
No,
Good to know.
she'll go 10. Yeah, she's flying. I know what that means.
Suspicious.
No, just
But
curious.
the mech and the turret both have to make a. Let me put it in the chat. They both have to make a fortitude save.
Ooh. Is this for the Stellar Rush?
Yes. She started graviton attuned.
Gotcha. Yeah, so when you finish your stride, enemies within 50 feet must
I'm
make a
gonna
fortitude
put her-
save. On a failure, they're pulled towards you. Alright, so let's get that fortitude save for these guys out. I would say this is magic. So
Is it?
the cannon is yanked. How far is it?
Adjacent. And if he's not able to passively hover, he would fall.
They were flying.
Okay.
And then this is moved to here.
Also into the air. So he would be pulled because she's 10 feet up.
Mm-hmm.
So she's. I mean, I guess it's up to you, but I believe you can pull him into the air and then
This is gonna be
he
pulled,
falls
and
to the
then
appeal.
yeah, it'd be pulled, but it's large enough that it's not gonna really have much effect. We pull it up and then it drops.
Okay. And then action 3 is going to be. Yeah. I'll attack. She'll overwhelming combination on the turret because of her trauma. So sword.
Understandable, Sakura.
And then fist. Let's see.
All right. So the first one, the sword hits, and then you have a moment of sympathy for this kindred creature, and your fist misses. Roll damage for the sword.
Okay. Yep.
And it takes 14 damage.
All right, that's my turn.
Okie dokie. Sieg, it is your turn.
I'm assuming this is some kind of like cliff almost hanging over this pool of water.
No, it's just kind of like a shore almost where the water doesn't quite get up to. The room is like filling and also draining water at the same time. And this is kind of where the water line just gets to.
Okay. I'm going to summon the Tuit.
Okie dokie. Oh yeah, the hologram disappeared when the fight started. I forgot that.
Understandable.
Then I'm going to activate my force field.
Good plan.
And then I'm going to shoot the closer of the two on the left.
Okay, go for it. Give me that strike.
Nice.
That is, unfortunately, that 20 will miss. Alright, Squib, it is your turn. This large
Time for
stompy back
revenge.
is triggering perhaps some of your PTSD from your ship days. You're a bit frightened, you're burning, but you're here.
How deep is the water in front of us?
Maybe a couple feet, like 2 or 3 feet. I'll say enough that if you want to use that to try and recover, that will be particularly effective assistance trying to get rid of this fire.
Yeah, I would like to do that. Is the end of my turn then, or do I?
You
wanna
can
spend
take an action to basically try and douse yourself in the water.
Yeah, I'll do an action for that.
Okay, let me put just a flat check. Is there an option for a flat check? Let's see.
There must be because there's one on the concealed thing.
Yeah, no, there's a way to do it. I just don't remember how to do it here. Okay, just roll me a d20, and I'll let you know. It's going to be a DC 10. All right, you're able to splash yourself with some water, and you put out the Karmic Infantry's fire.
Oh goodness. You guys got that handled. It looks like. Scoop's gonna focus on these creatures to the north.
Okay. Do keep in mind the water is going to be difficult terrain, so you spend double movement to go through it.
So I guess I'll stand here and shoot.
That's a
Instead of
good
moving
plan.
just yet.
Stay back here in the safety of the angelic halo.
All
Yeah,
right,
I
and
like
you
Halo.
no problem score a hit on this flying infantry. And they take a bit less damage than you expected, but they take damage all the
People
same.
take a step a little bit away from the pack, but not too far, and reload while doing it.
All right, top of the round. How are we doing on time? Because we can pause combat here and pick up in the future.
I do have to leave early tomorrow for my trip, so I can't stay too extra late.
Okay. We'll play a couple rounds out, and we can pause perhaps after the next mech's turn.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so this sniper is going to take aim at Stranger. And they're going to score a hit on Stranger.
I am concealed, if that matters.
Oh, it does matter. Thank you. Sorry, I'm bad. I'm very terrible at remembering concealment. So they do pass the concealment. You take 20 damage.
Yep. Ow.
They're gonna fly. They'll fly to here and land on the edge of this raised pillar. And they're gonna take another shot at Stranger. And this one hits in the water and leaves steam. Psh. All right, this large cannon-like object it's going to... Let me check something real quick. It's going to fly here.
Okay. I will Nimbus Surge and take a swing at it.
Go for it. All right.
Hey, let's go.
Oh,
You punch it directly in the core. It's scoring a critical hit. It gets some critical damage, and it'll make this fortitude save.
It also needs a fort save or it's knocked prone. For flail crit specialization.
Okay. So this is the fact it's enfeebled, so it's enfeebled. A fort save against your flail.
Against DC 30, yeah.
Okay. And it is knocked prone. Let me see. Need to double check how Nimbus Surge reads. Surge.
Oh, I guess there's she's solar attuned, so I guess a third fort save for clumsy one.
I already made that one, I think. Am I wrong?
Uh,
I made one.
yeah, that was enfeebled from
Oh, clumsy, I
the
see.
yeah, the rune, but not photon attuned for Solarian.
Sakura just be doing shit when she could.
Yeah, pretty much.
I find it hilarious. The attack is called Sakura Sword, but it's a flail.
Alright, it is also, let me grab that effect. It fails that and is also, you said it's clumsy? There we go. And it is also knocked prone. I'm going to say, based on the fact that you hit it when it started moving, it actually crashes down in the water. And it falls prone, and it takes... We'll check.
Oh, actually, you can knock off the enfeebled. I think I forgot to change my attunement, so it's only clumsy.
Oh,
Still
okay.
prone.
I was wondering how it was both.
Yeah.
Okay, so... And then it takes some bludgeoning damage from falling in the water. So he's going to go ahead and then... Second action, not be prone. And it's going to fire another laser at you.
How rude.
Question: did it take the damage from the strike?
No, let me grab that.
Good catch, thank you.
And it critically misses the laser. And that's its turn. This mech is going to... you see... some lights blink on it. Let's see. It is going to head and make... Double check. A lance mounted under the main gun is going to thrust out and stab a stranger.
Certainly.
And it is going to pierce him right through the chest.
Alright, well, I am concealed if that matters.
It does matter, thank you. It's not going to hit you because of the concealment. Or actually, wait. Can you link how your concealment works?
I just become concealed.
Okay, right. Did you move last turn?
I flew over here.
Okay, then it can detect you through that. It has motion sense. So I think that still does hit. Double check.
I guess it depends on how it senses it. Does it sense motion optically? If it's tremor sense, I'm airborne.
Through air motion and
Okay.
movement and vibration. I would say that does in this case work. I think optically would fail still.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it doesn't sound good. Yeah.
Yeah. And as it hits you, you hear a click, 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 click of the rocket pods reloading. And it's going to go ahead with a follow-up strike with its...
Yeah,
actually,
the rocket
no.
pods, for sure.
Yeah, no, it's actually going to have a small turret on top. Takes aim at you. And it's going to fire. This is not a range strike.
Now the turret's not hitting Sakura.
And the loud bang of this turret.
It is very funny that this is not a range strike.
It has basically some of its ranged attacks don't really trigger reactions. Some do. So the ones that don't, I triggered. I put as melee strikes.
Sonic damage. Wow.
You take 25 damage as loud shots ring out in the cave, and then it's going to go ahead and try one more time with the lance here.
attacks, like bite, claw bite, or something.
basically. And then it's going to still hit you for 24 damage. And it is going to go ahead and step. Yeah, like here.
Oh, back in range. Perfect.
Indeed. And we will pick up from there next time on Stranger's turn.
The robot's going down.
All right, well, thank you all for playing.
Yeah.
Thank you for running.
Thanks for running.
Yeah,
I know
I
you
will
went through some tribulations to do it today.
made it just in time, easy peasy, and we call that just in time GMing.
Hey, just on time. Still on time.
It's true.
All right, I will be right back. Hi everyone, thank you for watching. I am Alicia, and this is my game Aurousa Volume 1. It's a production of myself, Alicia, and produced under the Paizo Community Use Policy. Aurousa Volume 1 uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's Community Use Policy. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. This show is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. The original characters are the property of the respective players. Thank you all so much for watching. I am sorry for the abridged session today, a scheduling conflict. I am hoping that we can play next week on the 22nd at 6 p.m. Pacific, but if not, we will be back.